And sisters, today we're going to memorize 1 John chapter 5 verse 4. We're going to be using Scripture Typer, the Scripture Typer app that we always use and I highly recommend here at CatchForChrist.net. See one of the earlier or one of the first tutorials for a more in-depth tutorial on how to set up this great app and how to use it and all the bells and whistles. But today we're going to just jump right into it. Going to go to My Verses. Going to hit the top three dots in the top right hand corner, hit new verse. I'm going to select the book. It's 1 John. It's actually a letter 5:4. I'll stick with the NIV, though my translation is a little bit different. I just finished a translation on CatchForChrist.net. We're going to put this in verse of the day. It's important to organize your verses. Once you get a certain number, you want to keep them, organized by topic and what have you. Import verse text. All right, looks good. I'm going to save it. I'm going to go down to that collection. All right, so the method we always use is the 3x3 method. You're going to type the first letter of each word. It should turn from gray to black. You'll do that 3 times. The second step is to memorize it. It takes away half the words. And the last step is to master it, where you're just typing it with no on-screen helps. So let's just get right into it. For everyone born of God overcomes the world. This is the victory that has overcome the world, even our faith. 1 John 5:4. What was I going to say? Oh yeah, so I've memorized this verse before, so I might go a little faster today. So for everyone born of God overcomes the world. This is the victory that has overcome the world, even our faith. Now, when you make a mistake like I just did, it'll turn red, it'll buzz, it'll let you know which area you have to work on. Now, when you get to the later steps, it will have a red heat signature where you made a mistake previously, so you know which area you have to work on. So once again, for everyone born of God overcomes the world. This is the victory that has overcome the world, even our faith. 1 John 5:4. I highly recommend that you recite the verse as you type it, as I always say, because you're interacting with the verse in many different ways at the same time. So you're typing it and you're reading yourself type it, you're reciting it and you're listening to yourself recite it. So by the time you've done this, 10 times or whatever, 9 times, you should hear your own voice in your head. So the same process here, just half the words are missing, so you have to essentially fill in the blanks, but you're still going to touch the first letter of each word. So for everyone born of God overcomes the world. This is the victory that has overcome the world, even our faith. 1 John 5:4. So if the passage was longer, if I didn't know this verse previously, it might take me a little longer. So don't be shaking or anything that I'm going a little faster than you might be able to right now. But for everyone born of God overcomes the world. This is the victory that has overcome the world, even our faith. 1 John 5:4. As you can see, the other words were missing that time. So for everyone born of God overcomes the world. This is the victory that has overcome the world, even our faith. 1 John 5:4. Okay. Now, the next step is to master it. As you can see, there's that red heat signature. That's where I made a mistake previously. So I'll try to get it correct now. Let's see. For everyone born of God overcomes the world. This is the victory that has overcome the world, even our faith. 1 John 5:4. So different tenses going on in the Greek, past and present. So as you can see, it's 95% accuracy. Now, on this last step, I don't like to move on until I get 100% accuracy at least 3 times. Because right now I made a mistake. I just made a mistake previously. And I practiced making that mistake. So if I keep making mistakes and then the last time I get it 100%, I could have got it wrong 5 times and got it right 1 time. So you want to get it right more than you've gotten it wrong previously. So a good rule of thumb is to do it at least 3 times at 100%, and that's why it's the 3x3 method. So for everyone let me try again. For everyone born of God overcomes the world. This is the victory that has overcome the world, even our faith. 1 John 5:4. Okay. For everyone born of God overcomes the world. This is the victory that has overcome the world, even our faith. So that one doesn't count. I got my own translation going through my head right now. For everyone born of God overcomes the world. This is the victory that has overcome the world, even our faith. 1 John 5:4. And let's get it one more time. For everyone born of God overcomes the world. This is the victory that has overcome the world, even our faith. 1 John 5:4. All right, so that's 1 John 5:4. Please check out CatchForChrist.net for more context to read the verse in context. And I added a few more notes today on why I made certain translation decisions. My translation is a little closer to the ESV and the NASB 95 version. And I used a suggestion from one of the commentaries as well, because there's a word play. The word Nike is actually victory, and it's the same word that's used in a verb form and a noun form. So anyway, that's where the word Nike comes from. Probably why they named the company Nike, means victory. Anyway, I can keep talking, but have a great day. Thanks for watching. If you got this far, this is Danny from CatchForChrist.net. Have a great day. God bless.